Pearl of the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka. Destination image is the key element in its identification and recognition, according to Kim and Purdue 2011. A destination image is the aggregate of beliefs, ideas, and impressions an individual holds toward a particular setting. Kim and Purdue 2011. A useful typology identified by Khan 1972 summarized the various formation agents that influence a destination image. This presentation analyzes and contrasts popular mass media artifacts about Sri Lanka and tourist image, and also it presents the target audience as well. Media sources. The image tourists have of a destination is highly subjective because it is based on the perceptions each tourist has of the destination. San Martin and Bosque 2008. The development of image of a tourist destination is based on the customer's rationality, emotionality as the result of the combination of two main components, which is cognitive and affective. Gardner, Oisal, and Fesenman 1993. Cognitive image is the belief about a destination that a tourist has, whereas affective image is a feeling towards a destination. As a result of cognitive and affective process, the destination image is formed from several media sources. The sources that affect Sri Lanka's destination image are Lonely Planet, The Iconic Personality Peter Corritor, Elephant Complex, Travels in Sri Lanka by John Kimlett. Lonely Planet. The Lonely Planet is a detailed guidebook about Sri Lanka, published as travel guides, ebooks, phrase books, and magazines. Available as a Lonely Planet mobile app as well. It provides in-depth information about the destination as well as it provides mind-blowing images. It is a good media source because the most tourists are more likely to glance at pictures rather than reading everything on it. The Lonely Planet describes Sri Lanka as follows. The guidebook information as well as its pictures emphasize the Sri Lanka's rich natural resources, mountainous landscape, vibrant historical and cultural attractions, modern infrastructure facilities. Those are the cognitive image of this destination. Pleasant attractions, beautiful innovations, vibrant history, ancient civilization, and welcoming people are the affective brand image attributes that represent by Lonely Planet guidebook. Lonely Planet has named Sri Lanka as the best country to visit in 2019. An iconic personality, Peter Corritor. Peter Corritor is an Australian chef, restaurateur, and media personality known for his rich culturally inspired cooking, highly influenced by his Sri Lankan father and Austrian mother. His contribution on building Sri Lankan destination images are TV shows, cookbooks, and tours with tourists. Peter Corritor represents Sri Lanka as the TV shows combined with beautiful scenery with sensational local cuisine. The cookbooks are presented with culinary, cultural, and island community experiences. The TV shows prom- promoted historical culture, friendly community, different religious backgrounds, stunning geographical layout at Sri Lanka. He is staying in some of Sri Lanka's most exquisite boutique hotels represent Sri Lanka's luxury accommodation facilities. Elephant Complex Travel in Sri Lanka by John Gimlet. It is a book published in 2017 by John Gimlet, which is a great writer. His travels to Sri Lanka reveal the country's magical view from north to south from all over the country. The Book of Elephant Complex represents Sri Lanka as the emerging Sri Lanka after 26 years of civil war, which present the historical view of Sri Lanka back in 26 years ago. The story of his own journey from extra-burnt capital Colombo to the dry zones where the island's 5,800 wild elephants congregate around ancient reservoirs. In his journey, he described the people he met, including farmers, war heroes, cricketers, terrorists, a former president, and a survivor of great massacres. In conclusion, the author describes Sri Lanka as a land of beauty, devastation, a place at once heavenly hellish. Destination profile. Lonely Planet highlighted the attraction as a whole and they provided detailed, essential information about each attraction. They have listed UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Sri Lanka and mainly highlighted the impressive eight to explore, which is Sigiriya. Lonely Planet highlights the endless beaches, timeless ruins, welcoming people, oodles of elephants, rolling surf, cheap prices, fun trains, famous tea, and flavorful food which makes Sri Lankan irresistible. A few places that highlighted are Sri Dalada Maligawa with rich cultural background, Udawalawe National Park with wide variety of animals equal to famous East African parks, stunning beaches with eye-wandering waves, and Nine Arches Bridge, which is a way to escape the tropical climate of the coast. An iconic personality, Peter Corrider. While Lonely Planet largely focused on attractions, this iconic TV personality and chef created the Australian cooking television series about Sri Lankan food culinary, which was shot on various locations, including some most popular tourist destinations such as Kandy, Sigiriya, and around of the Sri Lanka. For each episode, he prepares a dish unique to the visited area. And also, Australian chef Peter Coviter's passion for culinary adventure propels him on a dynamic exploration of the food safari to Sri Lanka made the country more identical. The partnership with World Expedition's culinary tour, he is taking tourists behind the scenes to the meet local people and discover the spices that make up Sri Lanka's melting pot and which ignited his passion for food. Elephant Complex Travels in Sri Lanka by John Gimlet. This book is a thoroughly description of Sri Lanka, its history, culture, landscape, flora, and fauna. The author represents Sri Lanka as the land of beauty, which all stories brought to vibrant, fascinating life here on the page. When comparing to other two media sources, this book is full of imaginations, metaphor, which make the reader curious about the country. And also this book mainly focuses on Sri Lanka's vibrant history and culture as well. Target audience. Data from Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority 2017 reveals that Europe continues to be the largest regional market represented in foreign arrivals in the year of 2017. Purpose of the visit. The table shows that 82.4% of the tourists who visited the island in 2017 had come for pleasure, for example, for holidays, for recreation activities, and for touring as well, according to Department of Immigration and Immigration 2017. Distribution of tourists by age group. The sex and the age distribution of the tourists who visited Sri Lanka during the year of 2017 shows that both male and female tourists in the age group of 20 to 29 and 30 to 39 age brackets are the highly interested to visit Sri Lanka. Conclusion. Destination image is the key element in its identification and recognition. A destination image is the aggregate of beliefs, ideas, and impressions an individual holds toward a particular setting. The media sources of Lonely Planet, Peter Corritter, and the Book of Elephant Complex have been portrayed Sri Lanka as major hotspot in Indian Ocean, which has a vibrant history, beautiful innovations, ancient civilizations, stunning geographical layout, and welcoming people. Europe countries continues to be the largest regional market represented in foreign arrivals in the year of 2017. Majority of tourists who visited the island in 2017 had come for pleasure. Both male and female tourists in the 20 to 29 and 30 to 39 age brackets are highly interested to visit Sri Lanka. This is the end of the presentation. Here you can see the reference list. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation. It's Shavin here.